there, it's GreenSwanica.PROetess, and I'm going to read another selection from my Christmas Carol. And this is a very joyful scene in the book and also in many, many different versions of it. I have two favorite versions. My first favorite version of Christmas Carol is the George C. Scott version, and another favorite version is the Alistair Sim version. So those are just two of many, as we know. So okay, here we go for a very joyful scene in Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Old Fezziwig stood out to dance with Mrs. Fezziwig. Top a couple too, with a good stiff piece of work cut out for them. 3 or 4 and 20 pair of partners, people who are not to be trifled with, people who would dance and had no notion of walking. But if they had been twice as many, 4 times, old Fezziwig would have been a match for them, and so would Mrs. Fezziwig. As to her, she was worthy to be his partner in every sense of the term. If that's not high praise, tell me higher, and I'll use it. A positive light appeared to issue from Fezziwig's calves. They shone in every part of the dance like moons. You couldn't have predicted at any given time what would have become of them next. And when old Fezziwig and Mrs. Fezziwig had gone through all the dance, advance and retire, both hands to your partner, bow and curtsy, corkscrew, thread the needle, and back again to your place, Fezziwig cut so deftly that he appeared to wink with his legs and came upon his feet again without a stagger. When the clock struck 11, this domestic ball broke up. Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig took their stations, one on either side of the door, and shaking hands with every person individually, as he or she went out, wished him or her a Merry Christmas. When everybody had retired with the 2 apprentices, they did the same to them, and thus the cheerful voices died away, and the lads were left to their beds, which were under a counter in the back shop. During the whole of this time, Scrooge had acted like a man out of his wits. His heart and soul were in the scene, and with his former self. He corroborated everything, remembered everything, enjoyed everything, and underwent the strangest agitation. It was not until now, when the bright faces of his former self and Dick were turned from them, that he remembered the ghost, became conscious that it was looking upon him, while the light upon its head burnt very clear. Thanks for listening. Check out all the other content on my channel. Hit the bell for notifications. Click on the swan to subscribe for the eclectic. Stop by for the occasional controversy and call out, but stay for the abundance of art and positive vibes. Until next time, I'm GreenSwanica yours, because poetry blooms.